Hi everyone, it's Kevin my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, I'll be previewing our Thursday unofficial practice match against the Brisbane Lions and the Gold Coast Suns. If you are returning Kevin Magpies, welcome, like, comment, share. If you're new to the channel, watching this for the first time, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Well, we are playing on the Thursday. Look, to be fair, the Indigenous game was on a Friday the 15th, so I don't think we'll play Bobby Hill. I don't think we'll play AJ. I probably did say that they probably would manage both of them. I think that they'll give him the week off. Now, while I do think with Brisbane Lions, because we are playing them first, it's 6 periods of 25-minute periods. So you got Brisbane Collingwood first, Brisbane Gold Coast, and then Gold Coast Collingwood up at People's First Stadium. Well, I think with Brisbane Lions, I think for me, what I want to see out of it, I want to see how the kids are going to go. I want to see how Houston goes. I want to see how Perryman can go. Can they dominate for us? And purely based on what they're capable of doing. Can kids like Ed Allen get in? Can they play with this? You know, whether or not, how we're going to manage our squad. Are we going to manage our squad with picking 43 or 45 players, and then therefore we're going to manage them throughout the game and limits the minutes as well, and also the game plan as well, what we've been able to achieve, what we've been seeing at training. So you see a lot on what's been going on at training, and you see how we're going to go about it. Now, there are going to be two top fives, so hear me out. I think, for me, my top five for against the Lions, because that's who we're playing, I think for number 5 is purely based on just our game plan and tactics. What we're going to do differently. We know that this is a different Brisbane outfit. There are a lot of probably younger kids that in both teams, that how they're going to manage the squad as well. But I definitely want to see us attack the corridor and play with this venom on wanting to deliver the footy. And also the fact is, can we play with the 3 tours? Let's experiment with Mycheck, McStay, and Membry as well. I think I want to see us take a lot of marks and also get a fair bit of the footy going forward. So if we can do that, I think that suits us to a point where we can get going and really dominate against the Brisbane Lions in taking a game on and just looking and how to stop the Brisbane Lions. They were gaining premiers for a reason, right? They're very good at attacking, and they're also very good at kick mark game and taking 100 marks. You won't be able to do that in the 2 periods against them. But what you wanted to do is try to expose Brisbane's lack of probably height in defence, and also try and lower our eyes when we go forward. If we can do that and just be smart with the footy, we're certainly a chance. We are going to bomb occasionally, but it's what we're going to do as well. Number 4, I think it's our midfield. Can our midfield with Perryman step up this year in 2025? Now, this is probably not a statement game, but this is a huge chance for the club to really play our brand of football as well. So if we can do that and look to attack that way, it certainly gives us a chance to really score and really try and beat Brisbane's midfield with Lachie Neale. Whether or not he'll play, who knows. When the teams come out, I'll do a video on that. Number 3 is our forward line. Now, there's going to be huge question marks with our forward line. Can we score? Are we going to play Cox down there? Are we going to not play him for the Brisbane game, but play him for the Gold Coast game. In that case, our forward line really needs to step up in 2025, and this is a big opportunity for us. So that, to me, is what we're going to do in favour of how we're going to play. Now, I did talk about our game plan, our midfield, our forward line. Number 2 is our defence. Now, I think with our defence, want to see, especially Logan Morris and Eric Hipwood, can we keep those two very quiet in terms of not letting them. So, as I say, number 2, can we stop Brisbane from dominating in their forward line, bring the ball to ground? Now, we know it's going to be Hipwood and Logan Morris down there. No Danaher this year as he's retired. So I do feel like our backline should be able to handle that. And also whether or not we'll play Billy Frampton and Darcy Moore and potentially maybe TJ if we do. Or we're just limiting that and see what we can do with that option. So that's probably how we might do it, is we might have just Darcy Moore and we might have Reef down there as well. We could play Howe in defence, so it will be interesting. Or we might go with Billy Frampton, Darcy Moore, and have Reef as that third option if we need to. And maybe put Howe up forward, who knows on what to expect. And number 1 is managing our list. Now, I think for me personally, I want to see us manage our list. I don't think Jordan DeGarry will play. I think we may just give him. I know other people saying that he won't play, but I don't think he will. I think if we are going to do it, you give him this week off and then you might play him for the Richmond clash and see how he goes. That would be probably the plan. But also the fact is that now it's a huge occasion for us to really stand up and deliver. And now it's a chance to really push that envelope and really look forward to attack on the opportunity that we can get. So I think that we should manage our players. I think we probably play a few players for all up maybe 40 minutes for game time. But we might just manage our squad and have a lot of interchange as well, and look to try and expose the Brisbane Lions and expose our list to a team like the Brisbane Lions, where we've beat them in the grand final. They're the reigning premiers. We beat them twice in 2024, and apart from the grand final. I think we'll beat both Brisbane and Gold Coast. I think we'll beat Brisbane by 15 points. I think it will be close, but I think it will be seen on how it goes. To me, it doesn't really matter if we win or not. I think it's all about exposing the list and just playing nicely as well. With the Gold Coast Suns, I want to see us play that running game of halfback dominating, getting that Quainer's run, getting Darcy coming, taking intercept marks. Show us something to give us fans excitement for 2025. We've seen them train. Now it's time to do it against a real opposition team in favour of the Gold Coast Suns and also the Brisbane Lions, and just try and look to attack at every opportunity. Obviously, it might be some games we might go slow, but I do think that we may do that on to see both sides of it. And then when to attack, we attack. When we defend, we defend as well. Number 5, I think, for my top 5, I think it's just the game plan. I'm going to say game plan and tactics for. I think tactically we should try and look to outrun the Suns and really expose their kids with run and gun and really try and show what we're made of. Like, send a message to the Gold Coast Suns and say, right, we are coming for you. We want to express ourselves. We want to play on with the intent of attack. If we can do that, we're going to win games of football. So that's what I want to see us to do. While that is going to be the case, we need to start looking to attack more and obviously try and slow down the Gold Coast Suns. They want to play that a fast brand attack. So if we can stop that, it gives us a huge chance to win. Number 4, it's our defence. I think defensively, we need to really put a lot of pressure on them. We need to make sure that we force them uncontested marks and not let them play a quicker game as well. Our defence really needs to step up. I think Reef has shown why we can play him in defence and just see on how he goes as well and really test out on what we can do to them. Number 3, I'd say this at midfield. When our midfield really need to put a lot of pressure on, but also the fact is winning the clearances and really looking to go out at speed and deliver the footy as well. And once we can do that, it certainly does help on what we're made of. Number 2 is our forward line. I think we might play Cox up in that forward line and then play him a little bit in the ruck. But I think McStay will spend most of his time up forward. And we just really need to see scores. Take marks inside 50s, go back and have their shots. Once we do that, we're a huge chance as well. That's what I want to see. And number 1, again, managing the players. Would I play all of our senior guys? No. I think you play some of the kids in there and get the experience up. Have the guys like Pendles play a period or something, and you can try to expose them. I think, if Pendles is going to run out the game, he may play a full 2 periods and that they may rest him for the Gold Coast battle, but it's all about on what we need to do to manage our list as much as possible and really send a message as well. Does it matter if we win? No, it doesn't. It's an unofficial practice match. But I want to see us. Obviously, I want to win to get bragging rights. But it's also the fact is I want to see how we go as a team and really look to attack as well. Now, I will be streaming this game as well, so I'll be streaming the whole 3. I'm going to say we win by 5 points because I think the Gold Coast Suns and Brisbane will play each other, so they're going to try and go out harder as well. When their squads come in, then I will talk about that as well. It's very crucial. Hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to drop a like as well as dropping a sub down below and have that post notifications. Till next time, calm the mighty pies. I cannot wait.